Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well-timed, excellent interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yaya Toure. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Kimmich. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Now it's Rui Costa. Serginho. And it's Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. He's scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an excellent interception. Ambitious ball here. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And here's Hullet, played back. Yaya Toure. Knocks it out wide. Serginho gets into some space. That's a decent clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Maradona, played out wide, and it's Hakimi. That's very neat. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Serginho. 30 minutes gone. Kimmich picks it up out wide. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Kilmarnock upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. And the shot! Gattuso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Chance here to counter. Serginho. And here's Rui Costa. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Thuram. Rafael Leao is having a shot! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. It's fallen kindly here. He scores! And they get themselves in front! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Jeff, Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
They've played it short, and this is Hullet. Rui Costa! They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's there to belt it away. And that's a good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maldini. Gattuso. Now it's Rui Costa. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Now it's Rafael Leao. Thuram. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Serginho gets into a good position. Yamal tries to pass it through.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Rui Costa. That is good strength. Gattuso. Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Hullet. Kilmarnock have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Rui Costa. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Maldini was in no mood for any of that. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa looking to add to his goal. Beckenbauer And he cuts out the supply. Gattuso. And Serginho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Gattuso. And this is Rui Costa. Thuram. Yaya Toure. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Zico coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 4.
Jeff Chiba really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 20, Lukaku. Number
Knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kimmich picks it up out wide. Beckenbauer. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Takes aim and crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Zanetti. Chiesa could try cutting inside here. Turns and goes back. Rijkaard getting this one clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Jeff Chiba clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Lukaku. Lovely bit of skill. Serginho. And this is Lukaku. Yamal. Now the ball's gone astray. Lukaku. And this is Lukaku. Can he get it through? Zanetti. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with him.
Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Rui Costa, in with the challenge. Ronaldinho, played out to the right. Mitoma. And it's Yaya Toure.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Mitoma. Now it's Hullet. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And this is Rui Costa. And it's Gattuso. Played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. That is good strength. Oh, strongly challenged there. Kimmich gets a cross in. And it's claimed by the keeper. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's had a shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sao Paulo, chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let them...
Van Basten! Rui Costa. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Odo. Messi gets into a good position. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich goes short. Decent chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Ronaldinho. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Basten. Oh, good spread. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hullet. And he has been fouled there. Hullet is behind this one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Has a shot! And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a promising position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. The cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. Toure has created one goal already. Gets into some space. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Rui Costa. Now the ball in. Guardiola is there to clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard. McTominay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Gattuso. He's looking wide. Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Spread neatly. Ah, lovely feeding is such a good move. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swings in across. Cleared without complication. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Messi. Van Basten! It's hit the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Midfielder, number 4, Hullet. Number 10, Rui Costa. Number 22, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field,
Maldini.
Number 27, Serginho.
And it's Serginho.
Number 15, Hannes.
Now Yaya Toure.
Number 17,
Mateus.
Mateus.
Gattuso.
Number 2, Dixon.
Mateus. Gattuso. And it's Yaya Toure. Dixon. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target.
Jeff, Chiba surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There's the crossfield ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The defender is not giving up on this. Ronaldinho shapes to shoot. Loose ball now. That's another chance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He is through here. And it's Serginho. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
Very much into the last knockings. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Batistuta. It's run loose here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mitoma. So what can they make of this? Opts for safety.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Tries, he rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rice. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Always onto this. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Gattuso. McTominay. Rijkaard. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now Gattuso.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And it's Maldini. Rijkaard. Looks to the other side. Mitoma, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. And it's Gattuso. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now it's Ibra, and there's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kimmich with the short one. Now this... Mitoma! Goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Kimmich. Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. Rice.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
For Rice. Cafu. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gattuso. And it's McTominay. That's Maldini. Mitoma. Strong running down that left flank for Yaya Toure. McTominay. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mitoma. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Terrific header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Maldini. Now McTominay. Rijkaard. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now Mitoma. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get onto this? Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gullit is there to clear. That's an imaginative pass. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
And Essie clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Rui Costa. He's beaten the... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Over to the left. Pull it. And the counter is on. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. De Bruyne. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's picked his way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Thuram to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Coming on the field, number 9, Thuram. Number 27, Serginho.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Rui Costa. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. McTominay. Looking to play him in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure touches it back. Maldini. And it's McTominay. And this is Rui Costa. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Batistuta. That ball looks a good one. And he's had a hit! Shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rijkaard. It's Kimmich. Foot in. De Bruyne. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of it? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here?
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Serginho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rui Costa. And no, that was never going to make it. Could move up a gear here. Quality ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Batistuta. Added time going up here. It's 3. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Keep the ball and we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. Doku could try cutting inside here. Neither of these two want to come. Doku! Drives it in. Can he finish? In for the pieces. He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The ball swung in, and he gets rid in a hurry. Quarter of an hour played.
Jeff, Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gattuso. Yaya Toure. Opts for safety. And it's Maldini. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. Serginho goes for the header! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 21 minutes is number 11.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
DiMarco receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Doku. And that has been cleared. McTominay with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Kimmich. Doku looking to be a menace in the final third. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Doku receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Iniesta. And Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure turns back here, probably the best option. McTominay. Yaya Toure. And it's Iniesta. And it's Serginho for Iniesta. Gattuso. Now it's Kimmich. Very nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic, just about within shooting range. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
DiMarco. Here's Doku. Cruyff. Valverde. And he was quick to react. This might be a chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yaya Toure. And it's Iniesta. Aimed beyond the defence. Valverde. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on the way. Maldini. McTominay. Rijkaard. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Kimmich. It's Hullet. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Oh, that's neat. Maldini. And it's McTominay. And he's forced to go back. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. Now Gattuso. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Seedorf. That has been slung wide. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stood up well to him there. And they can counter here. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Played in. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Serginho is there to clear. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost an hour gone. DiMarco. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gattuso's cross. Rui Costa has found the net here, of course.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Serginho. That is lovely. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Rui Costa. And it's Cruyff. Jordan Henderson. And here's Doku. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Rui Costa. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Serginho with the clearance. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard. And it's Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, this looks sharp. Can he finish? It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Seedorf. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quick look. Header! So close to drawing level.
Ibrahimovic clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ibrahimovic, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Cruyff. For Valverde. And it's Rui Costa. And it's Cruyff. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Valverde. Now the ball's gone astray. Rui Costa. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.